Hi everyone, it is Sarah or Lovely Day here with a wine and dollies video. Now, I probably should have written myself a note or a list of things that I wanted to talk about in this wine and dollies because it's been a while. But I figured I'd just kind of talk and see where I end up. Because yeah, I have a few things I want to talk about and I don't really feel like being confined to a list, so yeah. You may or may not notice I have braces on now. I have braces on my top teeth. I've had them in for about a week and a half now, so I'm getting pretty used to it. I was super miserable that first week though, and I was recovering from sickness as well, so that wasn't very pleasant. My voice is still a bit weird, so if you're wondering why I sound strange, that is why. But yeah, I've got my wine. Actually cider, but in a wine glass, so that's close enough. So one of the first things I suppose I will say is that I redid Ellen's face up. I just wasn't too happy with how it was looking before. I tried to make it a bit more stylized and discovered pretty quick that I didn't like that style. But yeah, so now that he has a new face, I love him a whole lot more. He has a proper wig now as well, and his jacket arrived. I got his jacket from a really cool Etsy shop that's called Dollies. I'll put a link to that down below. These pants that he's wearing actually used to be SD pants. I got them from a person a while ago, but unfortunately they were coming apart at all of the seams. So rather than chucking them, they were really falling apart, I decided just to cut the ends off them, make them shorter, and sew them to fit Ellen. They look pretty good. It's nice for him to actually have some clothes that are within his colours. The purple pants he had before were not him at all. Here he is. It's a lot more realistic than before. Very subtle. I tried my best to blush his face so that it matched his body because his head was quite yellowed. And that's really all I have to say about Ellen. He got a lot of attention for a while there. After I did his face, I was completely smitten. So he spent a lot of time on my desk. And since he is the OSD size, it was really easy for him to just hang out there. So it's really cool. But yeah, put him back here. I got some eyes from Chocolate Handmade on Etsy. In the pair that I got, the eyes were different colours. So I got two of this pair so that I could make pairs of the same colour eyes. There was a blue and a gold with slight purple hints in it, but I couldn't see them listed separately. So I thought, well, I'll just get two and I'm sure I can find a use for these. They came in little packages like this, which was really cute. But the blue ones I thought initially would go nicely with clear, but they are so shiny and so reflective that it weirded me out. The gold ones, however, are really nice, and even though I've said before that I really like darker eyes in clear, I have gone back on that and now I like these lighter gold ones in clear, which means Millie has the darker ones she used to have. So they've really all changed around completely. These are Claire's eyes here, if I can get her nice and close. I've angled them so they go slightly to the side. Oh gosh, you're really heavy, Claire, holding you out like that. But I think they really suit her and she looks quite sweet. I also have put her wig on the side so she has a side part. A person at the meetup I went to dressed her up, and when they put her wig on, they put it on to the side, and I can't believe I haven't done it with her before because I really like it and she's rocked that since. I also got her another one of those boyfriend jumpers from CherryDollsBoutique. It's a blue one with like some silver through it, so it's got a little bit of a sparkle, which is really cool. I just love her in these baggy oversized jumpers. Now Millie has some changes too. Let's have a look at Millie's eyes, if you can see. Now she did have some smaller ones in before. They were a little bit too small and they were blue. But I do like these a lot better. I think it brings out the darker features in her face look a lot better. I got her this new ice cream t-shirt that arrived recently as well, and she's still loving this jacket. I got her some new shoes which are very pink and very cute. I actually got a bunch of new shoes, all from the same shop on Etsy. I think you pronounce it Fatio, probably saying that wrong, but I am going to do a review on their shop since I think I figured out it was 5 or 6 pairs of their shoes now, so yeah, definitely enough to do a video just for that. But yeah, another thing with Millie is I painted her fingernails, so I'll see if I can show them on camera. They're so small it's probably going to be tricky, but I gave her little pushing cats on her nails, and my camera probably can't focus that close. Try really hard. You might be able to see it a little bit, but I'll insert a picture so you can see them a bit better. Anyway, but yeah, she has fully embraced the pink style. Her wig that I'm commissioning from Maishka is coming along. I got sent a picture of the test dye the other day and gave that the thumbs up, and now she is dyeing the actual alpaca for the wig. It's going to be a really light brown with purple at the ends, which will be really, really cool. As much as she rocks this pink wig, I do think it would be nice for her to have more of a natural colour but still have some colour in there, and it will balance out the pink she has as well, so that's exciting. Meanwhile, poor Ava, she's sitting over there on her own. I got some shoes for her, but they don't really go with what she's got on at the moment. My shoes are all up here, you might just be able to see them, but I got some flats for her, again from Fatio doll shop. So there's these little pink ones, which are quite cool, if it will focus, maybe. And then also some black ones that are the same, but they don't really work with what she is wearing right now, and I do like her boots. Also from Fatio Dolls shop, if you haven't seen these ones, they were listed as the right size for her feet, but on her they look huge. I'm not sure if it's just how the proportions work for this doll, or maybe they were a little bit bigger than they said they would be. What it does mean though is that it's really easy for her to just stand really solidly too. Now she's not going to do it just to spite me, but yeah, she would just stand on my desk and keep me company. So I had Ava and Ellen getting all of the attention whilst the other girls just sat back because they were too big to just be on my desk all of the time. I don't think I'll ever change Ava's eyes. I mean, they're the ones that came with her and they just suit her so perfectly. I might get her an alpaca wig at some point, probably from Maishka, but yeah, I'm in no rush. I do like this on her for now. The next thing I'll probably get from her is some more clothes. I talked to Nikki from CherryDollsBoutique about the possibility of her making some more draped dresses, and she said that she will definitely be making some, and asked what sort of fabrics I was interested in, and I said I do not mind, whatever. So yeah, she will be hopefully making some more of those for her shop, which would be really cool. I also got this t-shirt for Millie. It's a black one with some rose gold stars on it, which is really cute. And just yesterday I actually got a lingerie set that's also for Millie. I'll put a picture here so you can see what that looks like. I'm really intrigued to see how the front strap goes. I think it'll look really nice underneath her t-shirts, just for more layering, and also to help hide her nipples because they show through everything. I think it'll be cool for her to have some lingerie, and then Claire probably should get some too at some point, but the sizes that were in Cherry Doll's store were not big enough for Claire's, so yeah. I got this jersey in for Ava, but she has nothing to wear it with at the moment. What else? I did my first stream on YouTube yesterday. If you were able to catch it or have seen it, I hope you enjoyed it. It was something a bit different. I had never streamed through YouTube before. I always thought it would be really difficult, and I didn't realise that it was actually super easy. All it took was for me changing my key on OBS and it just streamed there instead of Twitch. So I think that's probably where I'll stream from now on. It's a bit more accessible for people, and hopefully you guys will get a notification when that goes live. Another thing I did recently, I bought a new doll. I'm super excited about it. I sold a few of my things, and you might notice that my bookcase is arranged differently. There's a big space here now for my dolls, which is cool. I sold some of my manga that I never really read and was not too fussed on collecting anymore, and also sold an old figure that I've been meaning to sell, my steampunk set that Claire came with, because it's just not my taste and I wouldn't put my girls in it. A couple of skirts, some stockings, an old 3DS and 2DS, because I managed to have 2 3DS's and a 2DS, so didn't need all of that. I was able to sell all of this to buy this doll straight up, so I didn't need to go on layaway, I didn't need to dip into my savings or my bank account. It was just all done within PayPal. Initially I was looking at Dollies because they were having a sale. I was looking for a hybrid for a switch head, because I have a switch head on layaway. It's really, really cool. I'll insert a picture of him here. It's a switch Doha head, and he has an angel toast face up, and it looks really, really cool. So yeah, I actually stumbled across him when I was looking for a different switch head, and I can't even remember the name of that one, but I love all the Switch boys, let's be real here. I'd stumbled across one being sold on Instagram, and I messaged the seller just before I was about to go to bed, and they replied to me in the middle of the night. I replied to them as soon as I woke up in the morning, and he had already sold. It was a bit annoying because technically I had messaged them first via PM and had said that I am very, very seriously wanting to buy him, and just how to go about that. But someone who was in a better time zone was able to communicate with them back and forth while I was sleeping, so I missed out. So that sucked. But that same day I was, obviously a bit annoyed about that, but wanted to find another one, and in my searches found this guy. The person was kind enough to let me have him on layaway, so that's what I'm doing. And he's just a floating head, so I wanted a body. Looking for hybrids that would suit switch heads, both proportion wise and for colour matches. My searches for more possible hybrids lead me to April Story, and I went on there on the 30th of April, and I noticed that they had a sale. And it was an April 2018 sale. The body I was interested in was their senior boy body, and the event discounted it from $500 down to $300, and the event included a free head. I have all this money sitting in PayPal because I'd asked people to pay me via PayPal. That way it wouldn't accidentally get spent on food or bills. I even thought, well, maybe I should just do the sensible thing and use it to pay off the layaway for the head. But I didn't do that. I watched a couple of reviews on YouTube. It convinced me that I really liked this body. I loved the aesthetic of it. I liked a lot of things about it, and even if it had the bad things that people had mentioned, a lot of the people who were talking about it really liked it and had no problems. So I took the risk and I have bought him. I paid him on PayPal straight away. I have got the confirmation from April Story, and that's all good to go. I do know that April Story sometimes can be very slow, so there will be a wait, but some people in 2018 haven't had too long of a wait. I saw someone who got him in 2 months, which is super impressive, and I am in no way expecting that. But yeah, I'm in no rush to receive him anyway, and I know I'll get him at some point. I'll just have to wait until then. The problem is though, since he comes with a head, I don't know if I will get attached to the head that he comes with and then have to get a new body for my switch head as well. I don't know. Either way I'm going to end up with a floating head, so... And I am very easily tempted. But yeah. It's going to be cool having a boy though. I've actually got a character in mind whose name is Gene, or Eugene. I'll have to tell you more about him. But he's actually from a comic I started or tried to... I've tried to start writing this comic about 5 times. Because what'll happen is I will start writing it, or drawing it, and I'll get a reasonable momentum going, and then I'll be like, yep, I can do this, and I'll post it somewhere and I'll release them, and then I'll get busy and I'll stop. And months will pass and I will go back to it to continue, but my art has improved or changed since then, and I'm no longer happy with how the other stuff looks. And because I'm such a perfectionist, I will decide to start it again. And also because the story is developing, because I'm always thinking about it, it has changed so much over, over the years. So I'll restart it. I'll get into the flow again, I'll release pages again, and I'll get busy and stop. And then a year will pass and I'll do the same thing again. I really should just do it, because I have the story. Excuse me, I have the story in my head. And it's been there for so long, I just need to get it on paper, but one day. Who knows, maybe in having a doll for this character that will help. He's 66 centimeters and my girls are both 60, although Millie's definitely taller than Claire, so whether Claire's actually just shy of 60 or Millie's a bit taller, I don't know. But he will be taller than them. I do need to get some stuff for him because obviously I have no boy clothes, and I'll need to get him a wig and some eyes. I've been going to quite a few dollar stores recently to try and find things that are good for props for BJDs, and the other day I found these umbrellas. They're really cute. Not very functional because they are netting, so they wouldn't actually protect from the rain or the sun, but they're really pretty. I got a blue one and I also got a purple one, and the reason I got 2 is I think at some point I will do a giveaway. I'm just going to collect stuff, one for me, one for the giveaway sort of thing. So over time I have an assortment of things. I also got some cameras. You might have seen them before, the little keychain cameras, and they have a flash on them when you press the button. This is the one I'm going to keep. This one still has the plastic, what do you call it, stopping the batteries from connecting. And then I got another backpack. It's a little bit big really for Estes, but I mean not terribly so. So I already had this one. I went there the other day and they had some more, and I really liked this jean one that has some pink cherries on it with the red straps. And I actually went in there again today and they had another one, because when I got this there were 2 to choose from. There was this one and then a blue-green checker pattern sort of thing, but they had a new one that was pink with lemons on it, so it was like pastel pink and pastel yellow, but I don't need another one of these. So one of these will be definitely going in that giveaway. I'm collecting a lot of clothes though, and shoes. I do need to do an updated wardrobe video at some point, although I might save it for the end of the year. I do need to do a body review for Alan at some point, because someone asked me to do that a while ago. But I think it would actually be a good idea to do a body review for each of my dolls, since I've had them long enough now that I know what I like about them and don't like about them, and what they're good at and not so good at. So expect those at some point. You know what, that's probably about all I can think of saying right now. So I hope you enjoyed this chill wine and dollies video. Thank you so much for watching. It has been lovely, and I will hopefully catch you in another video sometime soon.